I've been too quiet. By the way, don't don't be worried when you don't hear from me. It's not that I'm lost. I'm perfectly fine. I'm just so busy, but not that busy actually. Last weekend was mad, mad. Tomorrow is a public holiday, so I should be giving you some content. I should be giving you some content tomorrow. And going forward, I will be giving you more content. This week, I plan on. So this week, I plan on shooting a couple of videos for you, construction videos. I have a friend who is introducing a new project or a new product on the market. So I'm going to go test it out. It's actually not new, it's been there, but it's a service that as Ugandans we've not tried to get into. As usual, I'm still at work, but I figured I could check in. I mean, I love looking at you and I want you to see me and know that I'm okay. I'm perfectly okay. But this weekend, we have some interesting things coming up. I have someone I wanted to introduce to you. I wanted to do it tomorrow, but I don't know if he'll be up to it. I have to find out if he'll be up to it. If he's up to getting into the video tomorrow, then I will introduce to you something quite interesting, and I'm sure you'll find it quite intriguing. Because this person in particular does project management. This is someone, for some of you that have relatives down here that you're using to manage your projects, and these relatives are inconsistent, because someone came to me last week when I addressed that issue, and they asked me, don't you know service providers who are specific? And they can produce, or rather that's what they do. They actually call themselves project auditors or something of a sort. So I'm going to introduce to you that person. And by the way, I want you to note something. For every single business I've ever advertised here, I've done it for free. I do these videos because I want. I do them because I see a business that I believe I can enable in my own way. I may not be buying from you, but I might bring you buyers. So if you go and get a service from any of these people, try to give me feedback. Tell me, Doreen, we went and we purchased maybe tiles from this place, and then they did this. They didn't give me a good service. I'm always going to help you. I'm going to push back and see how to get your money back or to get you the product you actually paid for. Always ask for receipts when you're taking services from these people. If possible, make contracts with them. Because I don't know anyone who is following me that doesn't want to pay. Most people want to pay, but they just don't want to pay for services they didn't receive. So please keep track of the services you're getting from people and then come to me. You can give me reviews because I'm the one that hunts down these service providers. So if I hunt down a service provider for you and you take the person from here and this person does a good job, commend this person. Tell me that this person did a good job. If someone doesn't do a good job, also tell me that someone didn't do a good job so that I can talk. Sorry, someone is calling me, and I don't understand. When you call and I hang up on you, wait, I'm going to call you back. But you're calling me, I'm busy, I'm kind of in the middle of a live, and you don't realize why. Wait, when someone tries to mute your call, be patient, they'll call you back. Where was I? We're talking about these different service providers, yeah? So, when my service providers that I bring on here, give you services, please give me feedback, because people are reaching out to me with good reviews, but kindly share with me all experiences, be it good, be it bad. Good afternoon, how are you? The adapter is there. So like I was saying, if someone reaches out to you and they give you a poor quality services, please get back to me. Okay? If they give you good quality services, also get back to me. I need to understand how my people are performing in these fields, in these different fields of yours. Because yes, I trust the people that I provide here. But at the end of the day, some of these people might just be nice to me and they're not nice to you. Some of them might be nice to you because they don't want me to talk about them. But the reason I don't charge people to do those videos for them, because I want to give an honest opinion. When someone is paying you, they hinder you from being honest. They hinder you from being genuine and honest. Because now you're worried if you tell the truth, the money might stop coming, and that's not good for business. It's not even good for people. You know, so we're living in a world where people are only nice to celebrities or people they know or famous people or people they think have an opinion and people listen to them. So when you encounter someone and they don't do a good service for you just because you don't have a YouTube channel, you don't have a heavy following or something, and I provided you with this people, please tell me. Tell me, because me, no one is paying me. Nobody. So reach out to me and tell me what's up. I can help. I don't care how big the company is, you tell me. I can help. So today morning towards my work, when I was heading to work, I had an interesting experience. I didn't have it now. Last year, I made a couple losses, and one of the losses I made, I paid for a house somewhere in Chanja. I paid a full 3 months of rent. As soon as I paid for that house, I changed my mind. I didn't just change my mind, I had a project coming up. So because a project was coming up and it was very far, I was already still in this old house. I hadn't moved out. I had paid for a new house, and I had to also pay for a house where I was supposed to handle that particular project. So I reached out to these guys. I had the receipts and everything. I hadn't moved in. It's like they gave me the key like today. And then the following day, these guys offer me a contract to go and run that project. So I reach out to these guys and I tell them, because I really, really was hesitant to talk about these people, right? But after a while, I figured, no, people need to know. Because if this is how some of you are running your businesses, please, people need to know that you people are scamming and stealing from people. It's not right. They stole from me money. I paid 450,000 times 3, and that is minus the broker money, minus what? That's how much money is that? 450 times 3, that's 1.2 million Ugandan shillings. When I reached out to them, they told me how they were going to deduce the money and take off 200,000 Ugandan shillings a year for their troubles. But this is a house I hadn't moved in. I said, that's okay, give me the 1 million. On waiting for the 1 million, they started making up new stories. They wanted me to come, broker the house, look for someone to move in, and here they pay me the money. Imagine that. I'm not even living in that particular location. How was I supposed to be there and be a broker in that area to get myself someone to move in? At that time, life was really tough. I didn't have a lot of money coming in. I was just losing money. I was losing everything. So I said, Doreen, calm down. And then I started doing my project. But I kept calling back, because every time you kind of get broke, you start thinking about this money that someone harbored from you. So every time I called back, this guy would be telling me, I hear, Ambo, you're stressed. Should I attach you to my online prayer group so you can pray about it? Nigga, you have my money, give me my money. I don't want you to pray for me. Do you understand? This guy would act so nice, so calm. Be very wary of those silent people who are actually, I hear, calm, most of them are robbing us, and we are just accepting it because of how someone approaches you. When someone approaches you and they are calm, quiet, you're worried, you kind of feel like maybe they're genuine, but not all of them are genuine. So I think that company is called Myrtle Vision, Myrtle Vision. They are located in Chanja. Now, lately, on one of my routes, right, I find another business called Myrtle Concepts. One is vision, one is concepts. When you look online, these people, they look like they are related in the business world. So I've been passing there, and my company started paining me. And I thought about how someone scammed and robbed me in broad daylight, 1,200,000 shillings. And I couldn't do anything about it because at the time I had to go for my project. I didn't have any money. I couldn't just go to police. You know how Ugandan police is. And in that particular location, I didn't have connections at that time. So I was stuck there wondering, Sente Zange, how will I get my money back? But I took a chill pill, Nensirika. So what happened was today morning before I arrived, I told my border guy, please stop. Let me enter these people's offices and give them a piece of my mind. I walk in and I tell them, you people, how can you provide such bad services to somebody? Someone pays for a house. They've not even moved in. They've told you they're not moving in. At least give them 80% of the money back. But zero for a house you never stayed in. You have receipts. They even gave you the key. You're trying to give them back their stuff. They don't want because they've stolen from you. Every time they see you, when you're approaching the building, because sometimes I would go to that building and then they would lock up. And I reached a point and I just got tired. So today I walk into this particular office of theirs. The woman denies, we are not Myrtle Vision, we are Myrtle Concepts. I'm like, you people, you have the same name, literally. And you're here convincing me that you're not the same people. This experience, I had to tell you about it. The woman pretended to be taking my number, what. I'm waiting to see what she'll do about it. I told her, but me, I said, no, let me just warn people about these people. Let me warn people. Because these are people who act so religious. They act so as if one with God. They act so calm. They talk so kindly. And you trust them. The step one to finding out that someone is a thief is that silent talking. No offense for those who are silent talkers. You people, they robbed me last year. I kept quiet. I was so pressed. I was already going through a lot of stuff. Imagine I had just had a miscarriage and someone robs me. I fear the world. I fear people. And I even tried explaining to him, I'm moving here because I have a business I want to start. I want to start something. And then in the process of waiting for this contract to be approved, it wasn't getting approved. I had to look for money. I just lost money. I lost because I was pregnant with twins. I just lost my pregnancy. I was depressed. And this guy looked me in the eye and said, don't be worried. God shall help you. How is God going to help you when you've robbed me blind? So, Myrtle or Mato, whatever you pronounce your thing as, Myrtle Visions, located in Chanja, Muliba B. I had not gone ahead to make this video before because I didn't want to destroy a company. But how can this particular company not worry about me? Yeah, they didn't worry about me. Because I give you money. I even have pictures on my phone of this guy taking my money. I have an agreement between me and this guy. Signed, sealed, and stamped. I have receipts that are stamped. And this person still didn't care to give me back even if 500k. He doesn't even know where I got that money from. He doesn't know how hard it was for me to put that money together after I'd just come out of the hospital, nearly dying. These are our people. That's why I do charities a lot. But at the end of the day, I also remind you, be very careful. Some of these people that you bring near you. Some of these people, you can bring someone near you in the name of helping them, and this person turns out to be the biggest snake you will ever meet. I'm telling you. This world is cruel. People are horrible. Not everyone, but majority of people. And I still need to understand why African people, we are more horrible to each other, especially in these generations. We preach about the black uniformness, black unity, black togetherness, but we are the people sabotaging ourselves the most. You're going to start up a business and someone is going to start spreading rumors about your business so that people don't buy from you. That one. Taina jaja capital. You have babbi bakuno. Oh yeah, Sarah. We are living in a world filled with envy, and it's maybe I'm referring to my fellow black people because maybe I'm black and I've been around black people my entire life. So maybe I understand, I've seen that more. But in truth, as black people, we are our biggest enemy. We are. Imagine you're living in a country where people are comfortable collecting money for a wedding, a birthday party, but they would never collect money for someone to do a startup business. Never. If you have a startup business and you have very little capital left and you tell them, guys, I have a list of things I'm trying to put money together to start a business, we're going to look at you like, we don't have money. But you give them a huge list, telling them I'm throwing a wedding in the end of the year. Even if it's millions of money, they will pledge. They will pledge money. You want to go out to the bar? Everyone will pull money together quickly. And then they will buy crates, bottles, pop them all night and pee them later. But these people are still going to go home with nothing. Some of them. Imagine someone who will invite you. Well knowing that if they gave you that money to take it home, you would feed on that money for a week. But they would rather invite you to take you out. Yeah? So they can buy you one meal so you can go back tomorrow and beg them again after. You're talking about people who have opportunities and your name has been called out in places where you're not. And they'll say, that one can't work. My people, we have a problem. We have a very big problem. We have a problem that not even I can fix, but I can make you aware. It's the least I can do. So as much as you're trying to build home, trying to do things back home, understand that at some point, these people you're sacrificing everything for will turn around and ask you, did we ask you to do those things for us? They will turn around and say, did we force you? They will even turn around and ask, what have you ever done for us? Honestly speaking, and even the meal they just had, you bought it. Even the bed they're sleeping on was part of it was your money. But these are people who can ask you, what have you ever done for me? They have seen things. Actually, today morning, I was dealing with a situation of theft. My point was not even to go and demand for my money. At this point, I had made peace. But after me, I talk about things after I've made peace with them. You people, I had to talk to these people. Bekaza Kali, Bekaza. And the chick tried to get me, I hear, how can you pay a company rent money? You're supposed to give it to the landlord. Do you know how many landlords have contracted these people to be collecting money for them. There are people in this country who have never even seen who the landlord of a certain house is. Nga tebamanyi na wafaanana. Neetereze ngende nkole naye baana mmwe. Aha, it's not as simple and it's not as easy. So in this life, one thing I've learned is if you're doing something, you do it on your own accord, on your own terms, because you will give people the best of you and they will return around and say, did I force you? That's why my network is really bad. Now, yeah, the moral of the story, please don't hesitate to give me feedback on some of these providers that I bring. I'll be giving you more videos going forward, but I figured I could check in. When I find something interesting, I try to come back. And tell you an interesting story. Actually, using my lives, I love storytelling. I love storytelling, especially to you guys. It's fun. This was not even on schedule. I had wanted earlier to communicate that I was going to do a live, but I was over too busy and I didn't get a moment. But I have to remind, by the last weekend, I partied too much. And that was actually, it was my first week to even party in a year plus, because I had been staying put for some time, trying to heal, trying to take care of business, trying to get my life together. And I would like to believe for now, everything is coming together so beautifully. So I took time out. I took time to myself. I didn't abandon you guys, and maybe next time I'll take you along. It wasn't as much fun really, but it was fun for me. And I didn't want some of you to see me drinking, any kind of drinking really. But you people, I've seen things. I've been there where you need someone's help, but they won't give it, but they turn around and request for yours as if they've been giving you their all. Anyway, I'll be producing some content tomorrow, and I hope you're all okay. My aim today was to actually check in on you and find out how you're doing. And it's good to know that the biggest percentage of you is doing quite all right. See ya. See you tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Let's get serious with this content thing, yeah? I've been a bit relaxed lately, but I have my stuff back together and we're gonna work.